What's up, y'all? It's your girl Venus, Archangel, here with another love reading for y'all. If you're not sure of your placements as well as wanting to book a personal reading, go ahead and check the description box below, and let's go ahead and get started. What's up, Aquarius? This is your girl Venus Archangel here. Let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch your moon and rising signs, and let's go ahead and get into this. Right, so the underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So y'all, what's going on? All right, so I didn't need to pull additional cards this time. This message is pretty clear out of all the ones I've pulled for y'all, and I feel horrible because I really want you guys to really I really want to help you in the best way I can. Like, I pull and I just want you guys to at least get some sort of understanding what's going on. So I'm really happy to see that this reading is something that you guys can really take back from this, and it's gonna be clear. So I'm gonna stop talking and rambling and stuff. I'm gonna be on it, okay? I promise. So y'all have the Wheel of Fortune as your underlying energy. This is talking about a situation that's coming back up again. More of like, so this is fate as well, changing of luck. I feel like this is a situation where it's kind of come back around to kind of show you something that you might have missed, okay? The Wheel of Fortune talks about, you know, how pretty much like the universe intervenes and, you know, helps us along. It doesn't do anything to hurt us, but to, you know, help us. It's really just kind of that kind of balancing act right now. And I feel like the situation that's coming up is pretty much, it's a change of luck right now, like I said. And it's going to really help you see something that you probably haven't seen before, but in a totally different way, totally different perspective, things like that. So you're going to be looking at stuff, and you're going to be seeing stuff that you haven't really noticed before until now. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If you guys here for love life reading, this is really good because this talks about, you know, you really getting that step ahead, you know, getting that, you know, that foresight, not foresight, but you're really seeing things from a different perspective that can really help you, that, you know, something that's clicked before. I know I said it before, but I'm promising you that I'm not gonna ramble too much. All right. So, heart of your reading, the King of Swords. Happy to see this because this card is very much focused on you guys, okay? Because kings are fixed signs. Aquarius is a fixed sign, so this is pretty much your card. Really nice to see. The King of Swords is very good at communicating information, very analytical, very logical, and very can be rather serious, but more so that they can really detach from a situation and look at it the way they're supposed to. Really see the ins and outs and how it operates. So it's a really good energy to see right here as your crowning energy, and it's almost in a way taking this sword and using that truth to be able to guide you through the wickety woods ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be knocking out all kinds of trees. You're going to be knocking out kinds of vines, whatever kind of jungle that you find yourself ended up in. And you're going to use that as a way to really kind of see through the funk, if that's going to make sense. Now, the good thing here is I'm not seeing any funk cards. Like, there's nothing kind of going on that's necessarily like foggy or unclear. But I'm saying that the King of Swords knows what he stands for, what he believes, and he is very good at listening and understanding other people's truths. He's also very good at communicating the messages that he sees as well. Like, it's very close to the King of Cups in a way, but the thing here is that it's more of like a kind of a hearing thing, I feel like. So he's able to speak know what he, know the information, if that makes sense. Aquarius, you guys are about the know, like, you know stuff. So I think this is really that strength that you guys have really been working so hard to obtain. That, you know, after the eclipse and everything, the last reading I gave you, I sent you guys, scattered and crazy. The Eight of Swords, I was really not seeing anything bad about you guys feeling trapped. I think you guys were recognizing that around you guys there were some things that you really had noticed, and those were the thoughts around you that you had to pick through to really get to this point, which is the King of Swords. So good on you guys. Excellent. I'm happy to see that you guys are in your energy, really clicking and really getting into you know, your element, as far as really analyzing things as clearly as they need to be, okay, for yourself, so the way you can move forward. Now, what's crossing you guys is the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this could be someone that is a younger earth sign, but I feel like this is more of like, I feel like this is you guys. You're taking this moment in time, really, like this is pretty much like a second time around, like with the Wheel of Fortune being here. You're taking this time to really go slow, see things clearly, communicate the clearest way you can, and the best way to do that is really not to really move fast, because I mean the King of Swords has the potential to move very quickly, despite how he looks in the picture being kind of old. It doesn't mean anything. He is very, very fast. You wouldn't expect it. That's why he's the King of Swords, ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is a very old planet, so you can expect him to kind of be running old, right? Wrong. Uranus is, you know, very unexpected. He's very much, okay, he's all about, and a friend of mine told me that he's very much about breaking the rules. But he doesn't break the rules. He doesn't just break the rules. He understands them to its core. Then he just destroys them from the bottom up. Okay. So, and he's very spontaneous. Uranus, spontaneous. So, this talks about you. I think this is you taking your approach to life. You're taking your analytical side to life right now in a very slow pace, and I'm not saying this is not a bad thing, but you're really guys are you're whipping the notebooks out, writing stuff down, really just getting back in your element. You guys are getting stronger, and this is just, it's a time period in where it's a little slow, but it's better than not moving, because that's where you guys were at for a while there. In the past, y'all had the Knight of Wands. So I'm feeling here, this is why I was linking, this could be like a younger person that you could be dealing with right now, because this is a love relationship, y'all, and you know I gotta keep it true. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's possibly very young, someone, not very young, but someone that's younger than you, or immature, or someone that has different attributes that speak in a very mature level kind of manner. So I feel like this is somebody that you're either dealing with and you're taking the time now to really kind of process what was going on and moving slowly. But I also think this is somebody that was it's a fire sign even too, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone that kind of had that spark to them, really kind of lit the fire in you. You guys are the King of Swords. No offense, but it can be difficult to impress you guys. It's very difficult to really get into your heart, because you guys protect it so well. And you don't protect it to be rude or to keep away from people, because Aquarius, you guys are the 11th house, which is all about unconditional love, friendships, and just that to me is, you know, even from a friend actually. I haven't never really thought about it until she said it, but it's all about true love. Okay, so you guys have a very big heart. You don't let anybody in, and nobody has that. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody has the strength or the ability to light the fire in you, but this particular person really lit a fire in you. Okay, and I feel like this person like had some sort of way about them that was different from the rest. Okay, and I feel like if I feel like this person, obviously, okay, so the Knight of Wands is somebody that kind of isn't very reliable, I guess. Someone that kind of goes in and out, not very stationary in one spot for a very long time. So was this one of the second fastest nights that you can encounter. Okay, so because when they start something, it's awesome, but when they start to get into the nitty gritty, they'll be like, you know. So I feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with in the past, or this was you guys. You really kind of. I don't think you guys like skipped out on anybody. I feel like you guys definitely were dealing with something that had a bit more, that had some passion in regards to it. So I feel like y'all, were, really kind of getting your, you're really feeling that passion. You're really kind of getting things going, starting new projects. You guys could have started a new business in the past, right? So, but this is very much centered on your love life. So I'm really seeing more like this could be somebody that you were dealing with. I don't think this is you guys having a fling with somebody. What it could have been for them, it could have been for you too, but I don't really know. I don't really see that. Anyway, your present, you guys have the 7 of Pentacles. So that right there is talking about some slow progress, right? Back again to the Knight of Pentacles. It's about, thinking, moving, but not in haste. You're doing it in a contemplative manner. Now, I know this is not the 8 of Pentacles, because that's what it really pretty much pertains to. But the 7 of Pentacles is really recognizing the goalpost from where it is and knowing it from like to a T, but really just not really seeing what's right in front of you and how to get there, pretty much. And I'm not saying you guys are not looking at the details, because the Knight of Pentacles is looking at the details. He is not moving fast for a particular reason. It's because he's looking at the details. And this is not what I'm saying. The 7 of Pentacles talks about having that frustration of having to wait so long, right? Having to, do the grunt work, right? It's just, where's the fun in that? It can be extremely boring. And I feel like you probably had fun in the past, but right now it's really more so grunt work, and it's just like, oh, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? You got to this part where you're in your power, you are feeling your energy, and you're moving at a very slow pace. And it's not like Aquarius is actually after, before Gemini is the first fastest sign. You guys are lightning fast. You don't want to move slow. Slow energy is not for you. And it's fine. I feel like you guys are really understanding. I feel like for the 7 of Pentacles, it's the understanding of why you're moving slow. This is what's going on. You're feeling that frustration. You're looking at why. And you know why you're moving slow. You know this. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating. So I get it. Okay? I completely understand. But there's a reason why you're moving slow. There's a reason why you're taking this time now to really do some slow grunt work. You're rebuilding. That's what it's all about. Okay? 7 of Pentacles talks about putting the seeds in and waiting for the fruits to be harvested. So that's pretty much building. You're building a garden. You're building something for yourself. You're building something. You're rebuilding yourself. So yeah, you understand why it's slow. You understand all that? Don't matter. Still don't make it fun. Still don't make it, I mean, it could be fun to really work on yourselves. And I'm not saying that yourself is boring. Like, no, definitely not, guys. But I am saying, though, it's a frustrating process. It can be frustrating. Because you got to get through, because speaking of things coming back up again, it talks about having to go back and really really look at things that you dealt with. And those things that you guys went through, they were not easy. None of that was easy. And you having to go back, that can be frustrating. But you understand why. And then you understand how it's going to make you better. It's rebuilding yourself to the very core. So, yeah, it's pretty much just hang in there, and the focus of everything will shift, and you'll be all right. Now, the reason why I say that especially is because y'all have the Magician in your future. You guys are getting yourself right. You guys are getting your stuff ready, okay? There is some manifesting that's going on next, okay? You guys, got out of the funk of the matter. You guys are really working hard to figure out what you guys need to be up to that Magician level where you're prepared to take on anything and begin to manifest exactly what you want. absolutely excellent. And I think it's amazing. Okay? You guys got a bright future ahead of you. You guys know what you need to do. You're doing it now. And right now, I feel like you guys are really focusing on the future. You guys are really focusing on what you guys need. And I think that's why I said, like, the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you know where the goalpost is, but you understand that the goalpost is understanding what you need to get to where you are. So like, I really wish that the Eight of Pentacles was here instead of the Seven, but I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is here to tell you guys that they understand that whatever you have to go back on, wherever you're having to reflect to, you know, what self that you have to reflect back to, it's not easy. And you're kind of going through that kind of, you know, moment where you're getting yourself back up again. You're understanding, you're forgiving, and you're accepting. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that y'all going through, but you guys have the ability to get what you want. You guys are driven right now, okay? Big time. Now, in your crowning energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this talks about new beginnings, all right? A promise of stability. And I feel like this is rebuilding yourself from the ground up, okay? Like I said, rebuilding, okay? That's the advice card for the next 2 weeks. But I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, is that, of course, your goal is to be more stable. I mean, you're really trying to you're backing your power, you're ready to go back in and really kind of knock out all the stuff that was not easy, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles being there, I feel like it's not really more sort of advice, but it's definitely kind of like an encouragement to more to say. You know what you're doing. You're creating that foundation. It's what you're doing. You know. So if you remember that the foundation is, I guess, necessary. Of course it's always necessary. You got to be ready for yourself and within yourself in order to be able to do stuff. But with the Ace of Pentacles being there, the foundation is important. And that is your goalpost, okay? That is the stamina. That's what's going to keep your stamina up. Knowing that you have only so much to do before you are, you know, being that magician, okay? So, I really think this is awesome. Another awesome reading, guys. Right, so your wisdom of the Oracle. Go the distance. Talks about endurance. Pushing through. Prevailing, okay? Getting you from point A to point B, despite the difficulties that lie ahead. Alright? That's the Seven of Pentacles, y'all. That's strength too, but it's the Seven of Pentacles. You're pushing yourself to point A to point B. You're pushing yourself from building from nothing to building something amazing. And it's within yourself, like, okay? There is gonna be moments when you're looking back, especially now where you're looking back and you're not happy with what you see, you know, and you're not really comfortable about it. I mean, none of the stuff that you, like I said, went through was comfortable. So with the Seven of Pentacles being there in the, you know, go the distance, I feel like this is definitely talking about push. And not a bad, but not like not a shove, but it's a gentle push and motivation and inspiration, because you have you as your inspiration. And when you have you as your inspiration, I mean, you are your baby, so you know you want to take good care of it. You have to, you know, doing the hard work. It's not easy, but it's telling you that you guys have the endurance. You guys have the stamina. You have the strength to push through. You guys are gonna be all right. Romance Angels is pay attention to the red flags. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. To me, in regards to this whole reading, is really about the Seven of Pentacles. Back to that, right? It's Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, right? What's keeping you from being yourself? I mean, you guys are back in your energy. You guys want your energy back. And I can see you trying to get it because the Seven of Pentacles is right there, right? But the thing that's keeping you is the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like you guys are already in it. You guys are in your energy. The only way for you guys to be able to get what you know, what you need to do to get what you want, you're in your energy now. It may not be as strong as the King of Wands, but you are in your energy, okay? I feel like with the pay attention to the red flags, these two are connected. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. He's delving in deep. He's realizing what exactly is it that is really taking such a long time. I guess it's really kind of working through the motions. The Wheel of Fortune talks about this. This is all about the Wheel of Fortune. Why are you going back to the past? Why are we, you know, blasting the past? If you say, if that's what the kids call it these days. Why are they doing all that? Well, it's to be able to figure out, I guess, figure out yourself, or not figure out yourself, to really understand yourself, to really understand the situation that you went through, and to begin the healing process. I mean, I think that you guys have a, it's a slow process. It's not something to take lightly, and this is something very delicate and something very in depth. So with you guys taking this time to really look into this and really look at all the aspects with everything that's happened, with everything that you're doing, what you need to get to your future and why you're having to do this process to get to that future. It's all about the past. It's all about who you are now. And it's all about what you have the potential for in the future. But not so much the future, more of what the past is all about. And I feel like the Knight of Wands is linked to something. It could have been, perhaps someone that just, just kind of disappeared. But rushing out for the red flags is definitely talking about whatever you guys figure out, about yourself in this whole process. That's a red flag. And then if it triggers you, especially talks about triggers. If this, whatever you find, whatever you delve in deep, whatever you interact with now in your environment, in yourself, if anything triggers you, that's a red flag for you. It's not for anybody else, of course. The triggers are always about us, but whatever it is, that's going to help you get very much closer to yourself, to what you want, to being able to manifest and having that new beginning, guys. All right, y'all, this has been your reading. I hope this helped, and I hope it was clear for you than the monthly reading that I gave you guys. You guys were figuring stuff out, and I was sensing it. I was sensing that energy. I'm like, whoop, they're on top of this. They're on top of it, like the cops. But just need to hear it there. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Good luck, and I'll talk to you guys in the next couple weeks. Bye.